Hello, hello everyone. How are you all doing on this fine Wednesday? I don't know if I didn't prepare. So probably when I click this button, we're gonna see some things that shouldn't be here anymore. Although it's fine. Let's see. Yes, all the panda stuff is still there. But I have one button. Wait, why is the... Oh! Whoops. My right monitor is still turned off. Wait. Does this fix it automatically? I don't know if OBS... Oh! That works. Okay, cool. Yeah, let's get rid of this stuff because it's not necessary. Also here. And there we go. All those things. Oh, so many things. Ugh. I'm very tired. I'm not going to be streaming for too long today because... Oh, wait. I clicked the wrong button. Yeah, no, I'm tired. I don't know. I didn't even have that weird of a day or anything. Or week or... I don't know. But... Man. Things are happening. I guess I'm still tired from Denmark as well, because last week I was in Denmark, for those who don't know. To the keen-eyed who saw the post announcing this stream a little bit, I think I posted that on Red Panda Day last Saturday. And this stream was supposed to be on Friday, and I was gonna put the video from Friday out today, so I was gonna swap them. And then my plans changed like again, because this all happened quite last minute, or not very last minute actually. But you've been on a trip last week. How are you surprised? I don't know, man. I don't know. I'm stupid, I guess. But anyway, so I was supposed to have a date tonight, but then I think on Monday, after I finished recording the video that was gonna come out today, I saw that the date had been moved to Friday, so I just swapped it around again. But now in the video from Friday, it's gonna end with me being like, oh, this video is... Am I jittery? Oh god, what's happening? Oh... Yeah, no. YouTube is complaining about the quality of my stream. That's not good. YouTube is complaining. Also, the sun is in my eyes. Wait, I'm gonna do two things. First, I'm going to close my curtain. The sun is being reflected into my eyes via a skyscraper. I didn't close them well enough. There we go, that should do it, maybe? Or did I exactly mess it up again? I pretty much exactly messed it up, but that's fine, it's good enough. I don't know, I guess this is also why the camera stream just died. But, oh wait, maybe, wait. Is it? In the... So many things. So many settings to the stream. I don't think... I put the... No, you're not lagging. I'm lagging. I don't know why though. Let's turn down... the output, but I don't know if that would help, because according to OBS, nothing's wrong. YouTube is not receiving enough video to maintain smooth streaming. I don't know what to do. Yeah, I think it's a YouTube issue because, like, on my end, OBS says that everything's green. Is my issue. So I don't know. I don't know. I guess I guess it's gonna be a very short stream if it's just gonna be, well, this. So there's two things that I really need to do. So first, the date story is out of the way. The interesting thing about the date thing is that you might be like, how can a date just move and you have no clue about it and stuff. It's a special date because I don't know the person at all. I've been on this dating app. It's called Breeze for a while, and the idea of the app is really great on paper, because the idea is that you match with people just like any other dating app, but instead of after matching, instead of getting to talk to each other, you would just plan a date, and you just do that all through the app. So the app basically just tells you like I think 30 hours before the date, the app will tell you where you need to be, and then that's where you're gonna meet the person for the first time. So I really like the idea, but I don't know what to expect from this date, and also I didn't know that it could just change like 1 day before the date or 2 days before the date. It just suddenly changed or got cancelled, so that was weird. But also, I like the idea of the app, but this is my first time in like a year, or maybe even more than a year of using this app. This is my first time actually having a date out of it. So I've had to wait for a long time. Had to felt rejected by a lot of people, I guess, but I don't know. Anywho, we're gonna do two things today. First things first is I forgot in the last stream to do a thing, and now I'm going to check the names of the people we need to add to this. So we have 2 new members to add to the membership wallow here. So let's give a big applause to YouTube's being slow and not letting me know. Okay, there we go. We have Eric Hughes and Ninyani Sparkle. So we're going to get our little sign over here, and we're going to take both of them. Oh, there is already a name on here. Of course it's that one. And we're gonna write down Eric Hughes. There we go. And this one's slightly longer. Ninyani. Need it. Delete a bunch of things. Ninyani Sparkle. There we go. And now we can move them down. And let's find a nice brick. Okay, so it needs to be smaller. So that's kind of the issue I have with these things. Is we need to do this. And then it can fit. But that means that we do need to rotate it in place to hide the line. Why is FreeBuild not cooperating? Oh, it just did. Okay, this is not good. Is this gonna... No, that's not gonna work. Okay, wait, we need to... Oh. This is more complicated than I thought. Lag seems to be over. YouTube's still complaining to me. Wait, is it... I'm gonna reload. Nature has healed, YouTube is not lagging anymore. Okay. For me, it's still... Like, my preview screen is still saying error. But we'll figure it out. If you're not having issues, then it's probably fine. There we go. That's perfect. So we got air cues, and so we'll probably also need some things where we'll put them. Like over there maybe. Yeah, that seems like a nice spot. I don't want to go too much to the right because there's going to be like plants and stuff here. Alright, awesome. No more issues. Alright, that's kind of like perfect name length, as you can see. It's not like Ignacio over here, where we had to make the brick longer. Alright, so those are our latest members on the park donor area of the thing. Why are they the wrong color? That's annoying. Apparently my template sign doesn't have the right color. What is a must-go zoo? Well, I'm working. Hanover is definitely true. Hanover is one of them. I would say Leipzig. I would say Prague. I would say... I guess Paradise, I guess, is also one of them that you just need to have been to or need to have seen. There we go. Alright, and we need to... Let's also update this one then, so that we don't run into this issue with all the future signs. But yeah, I'm working still on the Czech Zoo tier list video, which will give also give an answer to this question, at least for the zoos I've been to on that trip. And I also already started writing the script for Denmark, now that I'm back from Denmark. So there will be, this will be a recurring thing that I'm going to be getting back to in those videos. In the last stream, we built this awesome little house over here. Now I've done a couple of things in between last stream and this one. As you can tell, I've been putting in some pathing over here. And also inside of the house there is a bunch of pathing. So guests should be able to view the pandas from here now. I also made a little shack on the side, which is not at all finished, but it's there. It's going to serve as the keeper entrance. And if we go inside, you can see there's a couple of props that I added in here. So we got some Red Panda rugs. The stove we already had. I put the window in properly. I'm doubting whether the window should go to the ceiling or not. I'm kind of thinking about how in Hanover, in the skunk room, the window I don't think goes all the way to the top, which I think is nice because it gives you a more open experience with the animal. Like you can smell stuff and things like that. Which, for the educational message of this building, that red pandas aren't good pets because they will make your house smell, is a kind of an important thing. Counter argument is that if it goes all the way to the ceiling, then it's like more seamless. Because if the glass doesn't go all the way to the ceiling, you can very clearly see the difference between no glass and glass, and it's very obvious that there's glass there, right? That's the main counter argument I would have. Whereas if glass is all the way there, yes, it's still obvious that there's glass there, but at least it's consistent, I guess. So that's a thing I'm pondering about. But other than that, the last thing that I built, which was Eben's ID, Eben said after the stream, you should have made a pack for panda, because the whole fundraising thing was about packs for pandas. So I absolutely agree. So here we have a pack for pandas. So there will be some educational sign over here about packs for pandas and about how the owner of the house, after he became a panda protector, his kids were rolled into the Packs for Pandas program, and that will be really, really cool. Then in the area around it, I've kind of been thinking, I already had a lot of signs like about the education I want to put in this area. Like camera traps, and there was one about reforestation as well. I was thinking maybe this habitat over here can be about reforestation. Like we can make this habitat slightly less dense in vegetation, and yeah, make it about reforestation. Let's say that this is like a plantation site. Since this is a mixed species habitat, I think this will be a very nice place to put a sign about red pandas being an umbrella species, which basically means that by protecting red pandas, you also protect other animals. In this case, that would be then the muntjac, which I don't think is super endangered, but still, the idea is nice. I mean, I think apart from the Asian golden cat, none of these animals are super endangered that we're gonna have in this area. So yeah, I think that will be cool, and just general fun panda effects can be like around the habitat, right? Maybe the camera trap thing can be moved to down here, that it can be like, oh, the camera trap also spots these other animals. That might be fun. But yeah, that's basically all the stuff that I did off stream. And the most important thing that we need to do today has to do with the check, of course, because we need to update it a little bit, make a couple of changes to it, and we need to do something with these mug things. But only, and let me double check if it's still the case, only one person has actually guessed how many mugs I have. So I'm gonna give everyone watching right now the chance to make a guess at how many red panda mugs I own. And if you guess close, the closest guesses will compete with the one person who commented on the previous stream. So get your guesses in, figure out. You don't even have to watch the stream. Just literally just guess a number. What's a reasonable amount of red panda mugs to own, and then double it probably. that's probably how you can get to a good estimate. We have 21, 22, and 20. All right, there are some good guesses in there. Hey, Gabriel. Also, hello, Bowser guy. I guess while we update this thing, we'll reveal the things. It's good to know that the person who actually commented is actually the closest. So his or her victory, or their victory, has not been stolen away. Currently building a red panda habitat, so this is perfect timing. Awesome. So, let's get the International Red Panda Day check. And we got our top donor, Mr. Gariel, that did not change. We did, however, receive one more donation since the stream. And I need to figure out how I can see who did it. Just give me 1 second to figure that out, because I don't want to, like in the last stream, I don't want to accidentally reveal someone's name. Alright, here it is. It was Dimitri. Right. So we have one more donor, which is... here we go. Wait, is that the right size? Yes, it is. We got Dimitri Milia, who donated another $10, which was doubled. So we are now up to $1,050 donated to the Red Panda Network. So that's amazing. So happy about it. I still can't believe it. Last night I actually got an email from the Red Panda Network, from Terrence, and they said that because I was one of the top donors, or top, not top donors, top like fundraisers, I'll be getting a little bit of swag sent my way. So thank you all for donating. A personal thank you on top of me being very happy that you guys helped me help the Red Pandas. You also helped me get some panda swag. So thanks for that as well. That's awesome. Oh, apparently if I do that, it copies it. I just found a new feature in Adobe Flash. All right, so we have a bunch of names. And we have some people who made guesses to the mugs. So we had received one comment on my video by Tublo Planzu. So I'm just gonna go quickly over here to Mugtown. We're gonna need 2 additional things. One for Tublo it's without capital. Planzu. Tublo, not Tublo. Tublo Planzu. And we have who just commented. Wait, buddy, are you making this in Adobe Flash? You do not want to know how much stuff I make in Adobe Flash. I can safely say that 90% of my thumbnails are, for whatever reason, made in Adobe Flash. Because I am a psychopath. So these people mug their way into a spot on the board. So congratulations. Oh, there we go. Let's try to fit it all. I can just make more space by moving stuff, but I want Mystic Ariel to be in a good spot. Adobe Flash is so nice though, because it's like vectors and stuff, and I haven't found a good free vector program that has similar tools or that I'm familiar with. Basically, I'm in too deep, you know? I know how to do certain things in Adobe Flash. I know it doesn't look like that because I'm absolutely fumbling at everything at the moment. But I just know how to do stuff in Adobe Flash. And if I were to switch to a different program, I would not be having a great time. And that's why I'm here. That's how we got where we are now. Anywho, Eben, congratulations on getting a bronze mug. You guessed 21 Red Panda mugs. The answer is actually only 15. Somehow. You'd expect more, right? So we have a beautiful golden mug for Tublo Planzu, who commented on the video, and his guess, or their guess, was 12. So they have the closest. My initial guess was 15! No! How do you go from 15 to 21? I said guess something and double it. So if anything, your guess should have been 30. But okay, oh, why is the rotation point? I guess I moved it earlier. There you go. No. Okay, it's bothering me. Because you're obsessed. Also because you buy too much, but also 30 was too much. Fair, fair, fair. That's good reasoning. Alright, but your name is in the first part. So we will put Tublo and Daiji Branche on here, on this side. Because they're not actual donors. They just guessed good. So they'll be over here on the right. Maybe we should... Nah, no. It's fine. I was like, maybe we should make their names like slightly more grayish because they're not actual donors. But I also don't want to be rude. But I also don't want to disrespect the actual donors. So we'll do that. There you go. You're slightly grayed out because you're only here because you are great people. So, awesome. So that is the final check. So we're going to export that. And we're going to go into Planet Zoo, Keypark. I have too many folders. Why if I press K doesn't it go to Keypark? Okay. I love gray. Awesome. Fantastic. Yak. This one. Go. Then we go into paint on net, I think. No. Well, yes. Yes, but also no. Then we need to go to Krita first. Yes. Do you have any ideas on making a city zoo in Planet Zoo? So what I did for Keypark, which is basically kind of a city zoo, it's in a city, is I just took a real life city that had some space somewhere, and then I just built a zoo there. Oh, thank you, Eben. I forgot to do that indeed. I was doing things before the stream. Okay, I was distracted. Let's get the thing we just made, and we'll put that as a new layer, and then we'll put that in the exact same spot. It's my job. Yes, you're so alert, unlike me. All right, so this is our wall document. Here we go. We'll save that. And we'll put that in this one. This is such sophisticated ways of doing things. Definitely not. This could definitely not be done any more efficiently. And definitely it needs 3 different programs to be done. There we go. Now we'll save that in the user media folder as a PNG. Boop, boop, boop. Done. And now we will open it, we'll edit it, we will lower the brightness by 1, save it, done, and now the moment of truth, there it is. Amazing, $1,050. Hey, what did I miss? We just added the newest members to our member wall, and we just updated the check of the International Red Panda Day stream, raising funds for Packs for Pandas, and we raised $1,050. Awesome sauce. So cool. Super, super, super happy about that. Thanks to everyone who donated. And now, that was the most important stuff for this stream. So I'm gonna go. Bye. No, we can do some things. We can mess around with the Red Panda habitat a little bit. So I haven't opened any of my references yet. Let me just do that real quick. Because I wouldn't mind making some fences or some other things like that. So let's try. Actually, I want to see also the Hanover enclosure. So I'm also going to open my own video. Oh. Okay, My screen just turned black for a split second. That's probably fine. Oh no, you're building another boat. You just cannot resist copying Paradise, can you? Just in case, I'm not sure what type of videos is in here. I mean, don't want to accidentally show you guys something like this, right? Like, oh wow. Thanks for hiding it, Windows. Come on, the world deserves to see. Why doesn't it want to play? Come on, the people need to see. What? GIF? Okay. My computer was trying to protect you guys. What am I doing? Red Panda video. Thing, Red Panda Day. Real life student inspiration. Red Panda 2025. There we go. That's what I want to see. Alright, Hanover. Alright, I guess Hanover also has a boat. That's true. You know what Hanover also has? A really cool Red Panda enclosure. Okay, so they do have a fence. That's what I wanted to check. It's a very small fence, but it's a fence nonetheless. So that's something to keep in mind. So let's get down. So here we have a Red Panda habitat. So this is the fence that is at the actual Dobato homestead. So that's why I put down this stuff. I don't know if I want to make that fence. It's cool, but it's a little bit too unnatural. I kind of prefer that little lattice type fence. That's cooler, in my opinion. I like that more. Pretty much recreating the Berlin Aquarium's facade. That's a good idea. It doesn't let me say the T word that ends in a P and has an L in the middle. I don't even know. I don't know what word that would be. I guess I don't want to. Oh, tips. Oh, an I in the middle. What tips? Huh? Oh, now it's saying it. That's weird. So, one thing I'm wondering... before I make a fence... I mean, we can design the fence. Because we have the example right there. But one thing I'm wondering is... Can we... Or can we not... get terrain for this entire slope over here, because I kind of don't want the curbs. So I'm wondering, since I'm not gonna make a functional backstage, sorry platypus, realistic platypus backstage, I'm sorry, I put so much research into making you, but I'm probably not gonna make you actually. So theoretically we can just fill up all this terrain. Make every habitat in Keypark a Red Panda enclosure. Fantastic idea. Let's start the day. Now, but I'm going to get rid of this water for a moment. And we're just gonna see if we can do that. So let's keep the path, I guess? Or let's... Wait. Before we do anything, we're gonna make a save. It's gonna be Keypark before messing with terrain. Terrain, sure. That's always good to do, because if you mess something up, then you might be sad. See, I am at least awake enough to realize that I should do that. I guess we should... Oh, this is gonna be more difficult than I thought. That's fine. I am always up for a challenge. This path is pointless? Wait a second. We are going to need to find... Oh, we can just connect it here. That's fine. What the hell? This place is such a fucking mess, dude. I can't. I can't even. Yeah, so we can hook up the platypus backstage over here. Awesome. That probably works. And then let's try to get terrain in here. So we're gonna... Thanks for less fun video, better for you. I mean, just think about it. How many different red panda habitats can you make? How much variety of red panda habitats? Because you can make one with tufted deer, you can make one with peafowl, that's one that you see a lot. You can make one with red cranes. So much variety is possible. Actually, now that I think about it, fill that up, needs to be higher. There we go. And now, after this, we kind of don't need to care that much anymore. Why is there still water? Is there water in here? There is. Okay, get rid of that water. That's a problem for later. Okay. Here I do need to be... Okay, I need to fill this up slightly more carefully. Because I'm making one with tufted deer and red panda right now, heavily inspired by the Omaha Henry Doherty Zoo's one. I've heard good things about Henry Doherty. I think it was Eben who said that it was a really good zoo, and now I want to see it. Alright, let's see. There we go. There we go. Here it doesn't matter. Here it matters. So I do have a bulge that I don't want. So we need to carefully get rid of the bulge. Trying not to make a giant gaping hole. Looks like we did okay. Have we connected the pheasants? Or not pheasants? Masoon never replied to me, I just realized. I need to chase him. I wish the stems were in see-through and just a solid object. That would be a lot nicer. But you just need to have the insight. You just need to know what you're doing with them. It's possible to make them make sense. I just realized that I didn't do good. I wanted to put some construction pieces where the path was so that we know how to slope it. There's a new pheasant mod. I saw it looked really good. It did look really good. Alright, I'm gonna take... I kind of want to try to keep the platypus backstage as much as possible. So let's just take some stamps. And we'll just stamp this shut. There we go. I think that will be mostly fine. So I'm just gonna raise some stuff. But I know I wanted to chase Monsoon because I asked him and he never replied. I asked him if he wanted to do the Satyr Tragopan. Maybe I should ask Cake, because that... Did Cake do that pheasant? I probably could ask Cake. But I feel like Monsoon would do a really good job also. Just depends if they have time. Oh wait, there's terrain. Oh, we're now connecting up with the... Oh, wait a second. I didn't realize that's what was happening. Awesome. That is really cool. Man, I'm so jealous of modders. They can make such cool things. They're creating life, basically. Alright, so this is going to be kind of like a cliff-ish. And this needs to be way, way less steep, obviously. But we won't have a curb, so that's great. I'm happy, mission accomplished. Is there water in here? No, okay, good. Oh, there is more path. We need to get rid of that. We should get rid of that. I don't know how we're going to do this enclosure, but it's not like that. Price made a mod for the neotropical otters. The Brazilian zoo is now complete. Ooh, that's also nice. I don't think I've really looked into their mods yet. I did see that one, because I was, out of curiosity, I was browsing Nexus today a little bit. For no particular reason, just boredom, basically. Or yeah, that was a bit of a reason. I was thinking like, oh, when I'm done with Beeksberg, I want to do some things where I create new things in the Beeksberg. And I was looking at the mods to see like what cool animals are there that I could add to the Beeksberg that aren't already there. Did the ceiling get messed up because of what we did? No, I don't think so. Nice. This is really good. I think that's a decent-ish slope. Let's find out. Let's take our wheelchair ramp thing. It's probably going to be too steep. Only slightly. It's an acceptable amount of too steep. Looking at a variety of zoos that I've been to lately, there is definitely Oh, I'm not using the right tool. Okay, that's why it's not doing what I want it to. Like, a lot of zoos I've been to recently have, like, just... Careful! A slope of, wait, I have a picture of one. I have a picture of one. Lego. Most beautiful stars I've ever seen. Here it is. This picture. Whoop. Warning: 8 to 20 degrees incline, and it's a downward slope. So this is basically careful. If you don't brake, you go wee. Very, very nice sign. We need to lower this a little bit though, because that is how I originally planned it. And now we do need to be careful that we don't like break through the ceiling of something. And I want to get as close as possible to the edge as well, without that happening. Oh god. Yeah, that's going to be difficult. Maybe that's fine. Oh, alright, I forgot that there's an other enclosure. Another enclosure. Need to be a bit careful about that, although we can fill in most of this, to be honest now. Because this cave right here is technically not necessary anymore. Wait, where is this hole? Here. Huh. Interesting. Let's fill that up. There we go. New LED panels are nice, but the fact they've got zero texture is a bit of a shame. It can be useful, but yeah, I know what you mean. Looking forward to scaling. Yeah. I mean, so zero texture is very useful whenever you want to do stuff with like overlapping pieces. Like that's when zero scaling is actually like a godsend. Okay, so we're gonna be able to walk down here, and then I want this to be a lot lower. Alright. This is annoying. No. There we go. That's what I want. And now we need to hope that this is seen as valid terrain and the paths will actually connect. That's the main thing that might still go wrong here, because we have a lot of these pockets. Which are really annoying to get rid of. Okay, we did it. But if we did everything correctly... it's not very promising yet. But we'll see. Over here, I would like to make the path a bit thicker so that people can like stand and get out of each other's way. Also, wait, yeah, I'm doing this wrong. Totally doing this wrong. Oh. Just gotta check this. Nothing important. I'm getting too close. Wait, let's do this. Welcome to pathing stream. This is why I do pathing off camera, because I'm completely focused, not saying anything, just doing the thing, going through the motions. Actually, no, I think this is great. That's actually really good. Yeah, it's not like I have anything interesting to say anyway. The other day I went to a place called Tomato World. Because this was a place we went to with work. And it's like a very advanced tomato farm, greenhouse thing. And previously a different team went to this place. And they were like really excited about it. They were like, yeah, it was so interesting, so much fun. So yeah, we decided to go as well because they seemed really, it seemed really good, according to them. It was, I don't know, it was interesting, but it wasn't like the most special place I'd ever been or anything. It was just like, yeah, it was kind of cool. We had a guide who didn't really speak English at all, even though most of the people in our group were English speaking. So that was all just a bit meh. Okay, we need to figure out this whole situation here. I get to see you do the path. Yeah. Well, this is gonna be an annoying one. Basically, we need to figure out. So, okay, so here the trick. What's happening here right now, to to those who don't understand. Because we got 2 paths. Why are they not connecting? And one thing that you might try is you might do something like this. And now you'd expect them to be able to just connect to each other. But the reason that they're not doing that is because if we were to build on here with free build, it would say terrain too uneven. Because we've done a lot of fancy terrain, things that technically aren't really supposed to be possible in the vanilla game. So basically the game is fed up with me and saying no. The game is telling me no, you can't put these paths here. And that's why even with free builds, they're not going to be connecting automatically. So we need to try and fill this up with terrain to the point where, there we go, where there is actually terrain under these. And these ones are always, I don't know why these will never, these never want to close. Something blocking it from closing. Why won't they close? I don't know why. Can't be the water. That's so weird. What if I smooth it? Ah, there we go. Smoothing helps. Okay. Oh, we got more bubbles. Oh, so you shouldn't use the push tool, you should use the smooth tool on those. Well, I just learned something as well. So now that the terrain is completely fixed, it's still complaining. Oh, wait! Oh, this one's actually good. See? So here it's obstructed by the other path. But because this one's actually blue now, so I feel like if we continue on with free build... There we go! Because that spot was blue, even with thanks to free build we were able to fill that up. So now we actually have a functioning path over here. And we got a thicker path around the viewing area, which is also what we want. And the only thing we might want to improve here is we can add... oh, what's happening? That was weird. We can add a 1 meter path. And if we do that like this, and this, there we go. And then we do this, there we go. Now we've got a nice viewing area of the Red Panda enclosure over here. The path kind of slopes down a bit. So now we just need to, at least now that we have the path, we can just kind of go in here with the terrain tools and fix things a bit more. I was holding the wrong button. There we go. Awesome, right? I'm really happy with that. That's way better than what we had before. Like, we would have had to cover it up with like rocks and things, and it just would have looked really bad. And now, thanks to all these changes that we made, these trees also make a lot more sense. Remember, I was complaining that it didn't make sense that we had trees here because they would have been on top of backstage areas and stuff. But I think we're gonna maybe we're not even going to imply the platypus backstage to be over here. Maybe we'll imply it to be like inside of this building or something. I don't know. We'll think of something. But we will say that this is more realistic now than what it was. I've kind of stopped worrying too much about Keypark's backstages because it's getting too much of a headache. So I'm just focusing on making things look good. That's kind of becoming the thing. Because Keypark's crazy enough as it is. Like, getting all this detail crammed into a small space. That's the challenge. I shouldn't make it even more difficult on myself. Yeah, we are playing a game. Let's just have fun. And sometimes it can be really fun to work out the backstage and think about every tiny detail. But sometimes you just don't want to do that. And you should give yourself that freedom. Oh, didn't realize we were still on that one. Yeah, this is definitely not going to... I think so, I thought so. It's like too steep or whatever. That is, of course, the only downside. Actually, what I should do for this one is undo everything I just did. Here I should just make something like... so I just use the tool to recolor some pieces, and the amount of pieces was 4. Oh no! Couldn't find the amount. Yeah, that's what I think. So what I want to do, try to do, I'm not sure if it will let me. So no, I should just use too wide, and I want to be here, and then I want to do this. There. That's what I want. And then I don't know why I thought this would work, actually. No, that's never gonna work. I want it to be... I hate that it's snapping like this, because I want it to be in the middle of these two. But I don't think it's gonna let me do that, which is annoying. Maybe if I do this. Yes, that's what I want. Thanks, game. And now I can go ahead and do this. There we go, that's what I want. That's exactly what I want. And it's ugly. Why is it ugly? I mean, it's obviously... You know why, but it's frustrating. There, that fixes it. There we go. Now we got a little outcropping, and that will be kind of a viewing point into a small aviary over here. Alright. Nice. So that's our terrain improvement. I'm happy about that. Now let's see if we can somehow design this fence. So I'm gonna get my small shit blueprint. Shit. Wait, why is there multiple things called shit? Rock shit? Oh, whoa. Wait, what is this? Where did I steal this from? Did I steal this from, like, Haribo? It looks like something Haribo would have made. Or is it something from over here? Oh, you know? What is it? Where did rock shit come from? Oh! I did that for you? What's it from? Is it from... It's not from Beekse Bergen. I did? I didn't? That doesn't sound like me at all. But where is it from? Which... Is it in Keypark somewhere? Oh, we built that for the Palace Cat and then removed it. That's what I thought. That's why I went to the Palace Cat, to be like, where is it? Yeah, no, you're right. We built that for the Palace Cat enclosure, but then we were like, no, that's not... That doesn't look good. Yeah, no, it was somewhere around here. Like you can see how it follows the terrain. Kind of. Well, do you still want it? What's this shit? Oh, this is actual shit. Okay. This is appropriately named blueprint. Yeah. Okay. Let's see. You still want it? Okay. Wait, this is gonna get flagged on Steam because it has the word shit in it. Oh well. There you go. You can get to it. It should be in friends only now, right? That's the default, I think. Yeah, friends only. You can get to it. It's very mean of me to tease people with that. Alright, let's look at some wooden things. So, in real life, this is kind of like a rickety wood. What did I use for the rickety wood in Beekse Bergen? I forget. I genuinely forgot. Was it the stained wood? So we have these. So these could be used for this fence. 0.5. Oh yeah, 0.5. Okay, that's good. There's these. There's no. I'm just gonna get my own video real quick because I forget which piece I used in the restaurant. Wait, I can also just go into my screenshots folder. That's probably better. Here we go. Yeah, okay, it is literally just that piece. It's just a tropical piece. Alright. Good, good. Jelbo is Belgian? Now I know why I never liked him. No, I'm kidding. I know, now they're gonna band together against me. I legit thought someone else had entered the chat and was speaking some weird foreign language. Oh, thank God, I have backup. I have backup. We're good. Oh no, he's from Antwerp. Somehow, even is. Wait, your partner is from Antwerp. Okay, here's what I want to do. I'm gonna take this. I'm gonna tell them. I mean, at this point, who are you more worried about, me or about knowing that you just said that? Are you more worried about Jelbo knowing that you may or may not have been serious? Or are you more nervous about your partner knowing that you just dissed their city? Alright, so if we do something like this, then we've got kind of a rickety, uneven post. I think that's a good start for this thing that we're trying to build. None of us are real. Goran's chat is run by AI. Jamie can know that I diss him if I do it all the time. Fair enough. I guess you two do seem to have the type of relationship where something like that wouldn't matter. I should have known. Alright, nice. So that is our rickety... the start of our rickety fence. Actually, what I want to do is I want to flip this one. Put that in there. Ghent is a nicer city. I still haven't been to Ghent. I really should. I mean, I might at the end of the year. Eben, is there any news about NGBE? Because I've not really been checking. But whenever I Google it, all it shows is like last year. Oh. Conference Day tickets are available. Oh shit! I should get in on that. Okay. I need to, because my manager wanted me to ask colleagues if they want to join. So I should do that. Then, already now. Because I assume that means that the dates are at least known. Oh. Fourth and 5th December, okay. But what about Sinterklaas? Oh no! I don't like this. It's too steep. Too steep of a curve. I need to get on the Gannett thing. Oh wait, I need to go to the bathroom real quick. I don't know... Where's the button? I can't find the button. This is an important button. Ah! Alright, I'm back. Sorry about that. I don't know what happened in Denmark, but my stomach has been really upset ever since. And I will not give any more details. But yes, hello. Zoo of Ghent is freaking amazing, and I will get on the thing that I was working on. I'm just working on way too much stuff at the moment. Clay is another Ghent guy, he's on Zootchat, and he's designing. We are designing a Zootchat killer. Ooh. Cool beans. Was something rotten in Denmark? I don't know. That's the worst part. Actually, you know, what if we revive this old thing a little bit? We just have the simple fence design of that in here. You've talked about them. Like, I know that you made, like, you revived a concept of avifauna. In the middle of a huge Suriname/Amazon project. Ooh. I'm guessing it's just like a design, right? It's not in Planet Zoo, I'm assuming. Because as I know for a fact that if it's a huge project that your computer can't handle it. No offense. It's a top-down flat map. Yeah, that's what I thought. Still really cool. My laptop can't even handle getting one animal into Planet Zoo. Yikes. Oh, we're not in a group. Oops. All right. Now, so I was thinking if we used a string, we can have some like curvy wood. Not sure about this yet. I have a better idea in the penguins in the cargo bay, like in Hanover. What is it? Are you gonna add penguins to the Madagascar section? Stir! Stir! Oh my god, that's gonna save your zoo. Just like Blighter was saving the Stir. Oh, this Twilight Pact music reminds me that it's almost October! Woo! So excited. I love October. For no particular reason. Like, well, there is one reason. It's the only reason you need, and it's that I'm gonna watch Over the Garden Wall. Only sadly, I will have to do it alone again this year. Fuck yeah, October! Yes, this is an inside joke, you don't understand. Alright, let's see. Basically, I mean, the entire inside joke. The entire inside joke is just that Blighter is obsessed with the Stir. That's the entire joke. The vibes are so good. The vibes, like, just the opening of the second episode, like, Over the Garden Wall, episode 2, opening. It's this, oh god, wait, okay, YouTube is not. Wait, was it the second episode? I think I'm thinking of the third episode. This is very important to me. No. I mean, maybe, I think these YouTube videos are not good. It's just basically the scene. It's not even scene, it's just an establishing shot of a field, and there's a leaf, and the leaf gets like caught in a fence, and it's just so fucking beautifully animated and stuff, and I just, oh, the vibes, I can't. And where shall we end? If dreams can't come true, then why not pretend? Ah, I'm excited. The only issue is I'm gonna watch it and then suddenly I want to revive Keypark Lindo. Because the whole fucking point of that zoo was just me having fall vibes because I was listening to the Over the Garden Wall soundtrack and I was like, I want to make a fall zoo. Can't believe I'm watching a guy build squiggly lines for 15 minutes and it's actually entertaining. Dude, the lines are so squiggly. I should actually split these squiggly lines from the other squiggly lines, so that we have more control over our squiggly lineage. Yeah, I saw that mod as well. I kind of want to just enable it during October. But I don't know if that's a good idea. We'll see. We might just do a single, like the first stream of October, I might just install it. Just for that once. Alright. How do we add more detail to this? I can do this. Oh, is the 1st of October a Wednesday? Oh, it is. Wait, is it? My calendar isn't opening. Yeah, it is. Oh, that's awesome. I will be maybe dead that day. I have 2 presentation events at work that day. So I'll basically be listening to presentations all day. Which means I won't be doing much, but like, I don't know, it will be exhausting in a different way. But definitely I will have to capitalize on that. Dude, I can wear a costume. It's gonna be great. Would it be too early to wear a costume? Maybe. Maybe it would. But does that need to stop me? Definitely not. What's your job? I'm a programmer. But the next Wednesday is like... every quarter we have a like presentation day. Every quarter we have just a day of presentation about like how everything's going at the company. And no, that would be too easy. Like my costume would be my second favorite thing. But yeah, so it's just a full morning of presentations of like teams presenting what they are working on or other milestones. I'm guessing there's gonna be a lot of talk about Vero, which is the new European payment initiative thing that's gonna go live in the Netherlands soon. So yeah, there'll probably be a lot about that, I'd have to guess. And in the afternoon, there is another event, which is unrelated to that one. But there's going to be a neurodiversity community event. And there's going to be a lot of talks about neurodiversity in the bank and that sort of stuff. So I am pretty excited about, seeing what they have to say. So that's pretty cool. Also in general, because I joined that community within the company a while ago, because there was like a presentation about it. And I was like, oh, it's cool that we have this community. And I joined the community, but I never actually engaged with the community yet, because I've been like, I don't know what to do here. And they have like bi-weekly meetups in a different office than the one that I'm working from, so I've never really felt inclined to like go to that office specifically for that reason. So this will be a nice way to like be introduced to it, I guess. Autism George over? No. I can swim with sharks. Yeah. People with autism can't do that, according to Neil Jones. Well, supposedly, I'm too high functioning for autism, apparently. Speaking of being very high functioning, when I was in Denmark, I made such a great life choices, just all around. So I slept at 2 different zoos, and one of them, I like this fence, by the way. I'm happy with this. This is cool. It just needs a little something. I slept at 2 of the zoos, and at the first one there was like a stove. There was a small kitchenette, so I made food there, because basically you could buy food at the zoos, but it was really expensive because it's fucking Denmark, so I didn't want to do that. So first zoo, great, I brought pasta, I made pasta. It was really funny because it was Knuthenborg, and there's a sign in the zoo that says no spaghetti, and I was eating spaghetti in the zoo. So that was really great. But then at the second zoo, I walk into the little hotel thing, the cabin, whatever, that I booked, and there's no kitchen. So I'm like, well, I guess I'll starve. I just couldn't eat that day because there was no food. Like, I brought pasta, but I can't eat raw pasta. Let's be real, the prevalence of autism in the Planet Zoo community must be high. Possibly. Wait, a sign that says no spaghetti? Yeah! It's Knuthenborg Safari Park. Wait, I have a picture. Here. No spaghetti. Tell him about the shower. I forgot about the shower. So I walk into this hotel, right? And I'm just exploring the hotel room. And I come into the bathroom. And I just peek my head in. And I see this. And I think, oh yeah, mirror. And I go about my day. And then I'm like, oh man, it sucks. I really wanted to have a shower, but this cheap hotel doesn't have a shower. And then like an hour later, I go back into the bathroom and I realize that isn't a mirror, it's the fucking shower. So I could have a shower after all. It's just Goron stuff. It's a shower with a telephone, yes, the telephone shower. Mirror that showers your reflection. Maybe. But yeah, Eben's, I showed that, I was talking to Eben at the moment, so I showed him that. And his first response was, Goran, are you a vampire? Like, are you used to not being able to see your reflection? I'm like, god damn it. That's exactly the response that I was expecting from you, but also fuck you. You hear the riff again? This? Right now I'm trying to make, there's like this bundle of things going down the middle. And I want to make something like that. I know that my fence is a lot more rickety than the real life one, but I like it. It's swirly. Exactly, it's artistic license. Yes, if you don't have a license, you're doing it illegally. Gordon, is Bakes Bash Complete Edition already in the workshop? No, I've been slacking off, I'm sorry. No, there's been some setbacks in terms of like, my whole plan was to like do the camera streams, and in the meantime working on the trailer, and then once the trailer's done, that's when I was gonna release it on the workshop, because yeah, the trailer was gonna be like, it's on the workshop now, rejoice. And I really wanted some custom music for the trailer, so I hired someone to make the custom music, and it sucked a little bit. It was not what I had envisioned, and I was a little bit disappointed. So that kind of killed my motivation for making the trailer a little bit. But I'm working on it. As you saw today, I did another camera stream, which was that basically just means, hey, I'm working on it again. That's how you can interpret that. Because in order to do the camera stream, I need to put the animals in the zoo and stuff. So that's a nice way of making that progress happen. But yeah, work in progress, work in progress. But I'm doing too many things at once right now. That's basically the issue. So I'm working on that. I was going on lots of holidays. This month has been incredibly busy because I've had colleagues visiting me from India. So this month has just been like bleh. I'm working on my Lego collection and sorting that stuff out. I'm working on the Czech Republic tier list video, which is kind of the thing that I want to give the highest priority at the moment, because I just want to have that one done, because otherwise I'm just going to be stockpiling more and more zoos, because now I also have Denmark to cover. And that I want to cover in a similar fashion. So I really need to finish the Czech Republic one so that I can get started on the Denmark one, basically. Did you get all the discounts that you should? Funny you should ask. I think we still made a profit on the subscription. I did get all the discounts. The only thing is, turns out that the Zoo of Gifsgood, on the exact day that I was there, was like a special event, and you would get 50% off. So they asked me, like, do you want to use your free ticket, or do you want to use the 50% off? And of course I used the free ticket, because I'm not going back there the following year. But yeah, I could have had 50% off on Gifsgood, so that kind of chops off like 15 euros or something on our profit. I want to check that video off of my to-do list. Yes, Stephen, thank you. But what I realized when I was at the Keypark Safari is that what I should have done, but it was already too late once we did the research. What I should have done is before booking anything, I should have booked. I should have bought a subscription at Keypark Safari. Because then I would have had a 10% discount on Keypark Safari on the overnight stay there. I would have wait. Oh yeah, and with Keypark Safari you get Aalborg, Odense Gives Good for free, and Randers Regenschool 50% off. So that was a better deal than what I got from Aalborg, basically. And I think it was cheaper too, but I can't be sure about that. So yeah. No, Eben, that speeding ticket was still from the Czech Republic and does not count towards the Denmark budget. I wish that multi-select, like I wish that doing control and clicking now would also select everything of that color from that group. That would be nice. The speeding ticket was from Poland. From the one day that I was in Poland, I managed to get a speeding ticket somehow. And it was 100 zloty, which is like 20 euros. But the annoying thing is, apparently, when you get a speeding ticket in Poland, you think they just send you a speeding ticket and be like, oh, don't do that again. Now be on your way, you. But no, what they do is they send you a letter being like, a crime has been committed. Somebody in this car, and here's a photo. Somebody was speeding there. Our cameras detected. We are doing an investigation into this horrible event, and we need your help to identify the culprit. Please fill in this form if it was you. And then we can bring justice. This is not what it said. It said a lot of Polish stuff, but no, actually that letter was in English, now that I think about it. But you then have to fill in this form and send it back to Poland to be like, yes, that was me. I was the driver. So you do that. And then you have to pay for a stamp to Poland. You have to pay for an international stamp to send that thing back to Poland. So on top of your fine, you have to pay for this freaking stamp. Then you finally, like a month or two later, I finally got the fine, and I need to transfer it to a Polish bank, which is an international bank transfer, which has like a 12 euro fucking fee. So I have to pay 12 euro to transfer money to this Polish bank. So on top of my 20 euro fine, I paid more than half the fine in fees. That doesn't even go to the Polish government. And that bothers me about this fine. Just give me a fucking fee. Just give me a fucking ticket, and it's fucking stupid. It's so dumb. It's dumb. Is what it is. And the stupid thing is, okay, the other stupid thing is, the second letter, the letter of the actual ticket, was not in English. It was completely in Polish. I had no idea what the fuck I was doing. I had to dox myself to Caesar Creates. So I sent Caesar Creates just the complete fine. I didn't blur anything out because I was like, this is too much effort. So I just sent my fine to Caesar Creates. And he was like, oh, you're lucky. That's a really low fine. And then he told me what to do. Yeah, that was the other aspect of it, I guess. So it was a whole adventure. Thank you, Poland. I don't want to come back. Actually, I do. There's some zoos in there that I still want to see. Oh, this rope crawl's too big. Oh no. Sure, it's fine. The place? No, I didn't hear a sound. I will say, I've done a lot of zoo trips this year. Next weekend, I'm going on. I'm gonna visit some zoos with Eben, and I think I'm a little zooed out for a bit after that. I'm gonna spend some weekends on my other hobbies, editing videos about zoos. Yes, I'm so done with zoos. Let's make some zoo videos. No, but I'm gonna do some Lego stuff and some video editing and some Planet Zoo stuff. It's been a good year, but it's getting cold now anyway. So, right, nice. We made a cool fence. I'm not sure how much I want to continue that. I think over here we don't really need, and some Gannett signs for Eben. Yes. Actually, so Eben, now that I've seen your videos, you already made 2. Freaking madman, pumping them out. I really like the logo of the Zovagent. I like how it's like kind of angular-ish, and it gave me a really cool idea for a different art style to try for the Gannett, and I want to try it. I'll see when I have time, but I want to try to do the more like, I want to say old Dierenrijk signs. Let me see if I can find an example. I love the logo. I can't find... No, I can't find an example. Wait. Maybe ZooChat has the answer. ZooChat does not have the answer. Okay, well, we'll figure it out. Oh, it's the same font as the Beekse Bergen. Oh, that's funny. Hello. Snakes. Right. I'm not sure if I want to do anything else with that fence design. Or if we're just gonna have it over here. Could have it maybe somewhere up here, but it's not really necessary. Because like here we're gonna just have lots of bushes. Same goes for over here. This is I'm gonna plan this pretty heavily. So I don't think we need it anywhere else. So. Because also over here I want to have a much lower fence, because that's going to give you a view into the enclosure. Yeah, no, I think we're going to leave that as is. So, I think I'm also going to wrap up the stream here. Sorry to Snakes of Emmon who just joined. But I was tired the moment we started, and I'm still tired. Also, my voice has been hurting all week. And you know why? They don't tell you this, but a 7-hour car drive is really bad for your throat. Especially if you have to sing along with music to stay awake. It's killer on the voice, man. It's awful. So I need to give myself some rest. Because I'm gonna spend 2 days with Eben, so it's gonna be a lot of talking and especially a lot of when Eben makes a joke. So that's also very straining on the voice. So I need to rest for that. So what you're saying, I don't even know. I forget. Like there was way too much. It was a lot of stupid shit, mostly. I think okay, maybe this is, so I listened, one of them is pretty funny. I was listening to the Doom soundtrack, and usually I have my own playlist of my favorite tracks, but since it was a 7 fucking hour car drive, I thought, let's just put on the full album of the Doom soundtrack. And even though I rarely listen to it, I actually know, like, it doesn't have lyrics, right? It's video game music, but there's 4 tracks that play throughout the official album that kind of tell a story, and it's really cool and it's really well done. Good job, Mick Gordon. But it's the demonic voice, and for some reason I thought it was a good idea to join in with the demonic voice. So I hit play on the album and went, "In the first age, in the first battle, when the shadows first lengthened, one stood." And that's not good for your voice. That's not a good thing to do. So yeah, with that nightmare fuel fresh in your brains, I'm gonna go wrap it up. Darkor on his back. So, thank you guys, and I will see you in October. Yay! Wait, yeah, next stream is in October. Oh my god, next stream is October. Next stream is October. Oh, you know what? You know what's gonna happen? I'm gonna do the live stream, and after the stream, I'm gonna watch Over the Garden Wall. And I'm gonna go to bed so fucking late, and I'm gonna be tired the next day. Oh, it's gonna be great. So, what 5 songs did you karaoke? Doom soundtrack, definitely. Oh, what a great way to end the stream. Alright, thank you all so much for watching. I've been trying to say that for like 5 times already, so now we're actually gonna do it. I'm gonna hit the button. Thank you all so much for watching. Thanks to the members who I still need to give more space on this screen, because it is getting, the people are getting too tiny, which is awesome. It just means that I never expected to have this many members, which is great. So yeah, thank you all so much for watching last time, and that's been it. Bye bye. Oh, I love it. I love this song.